Hello everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of UruLive. Last episode, we went and did our calibration at the Great Zero. Kinda, sorta, without actually doing the calibration missions. But we managed to get through the Great Zero and showed off all of it. Not doing those time trials, screw that. Now, there's not much left to UruLive. There are a few more ages, but all that's left was shown off, was basically added into UruLive itself. The stuff I'm showing you here is not stuff you're going to find in the single-player version. Not stuff you can find if you bought the Uru Masterpiece Edition or anything like that. I'm going to start with one age called Minkata. And I tell you now, it's a very annoying age. I'll get into it when we get to it. There's a bit of an explanation and I'll need to show it to you, but to get to it, we need to go into the city and go over to the library. Right here. Alright. So, Minkata. While I get the... This was, as I said, I believe it was made by the players here. The age visually is very simple, in a way. But what you have to do in order to figure out what you need to do in order to solve it is irritatingly complex. I believe it's this one. Yes. Specifically, it involves this. This right here is basically what you're supposed to have for the solutions to everything. Apparently, whoever made it was kind enough to actually write the actual numbers for all of these. So you can see that's 360, that's 556, so you can translate all that. And if you look at it, each one is basically a sort of compass with a green line in that direction. That's basically what it is. You need to... That's basically what it is. It's... You know the whole idea for pirate treasure maps, which are like, "Yar, walk 60 paces east and then 14 paces to the northwest." That kind of thing? That's what this is. But obviously you're not walking 360 paces south-southeast. That would be stupid, right? Kinda. That's time. And it's not our time. It's not 360 seconds. It's 360 Dunny units. Dunny time is measured differently from our time. So what they expected you to do was figure out how the Dunny time system worked, and the only hint you had for that was the clock in your Relto. Through that, convert Dunny time to human time, and through that, figure out how many seconds you're supposed to walk in that direction. And it's not even seconds. No, it's not 360 Dunny units equals 360 seconds. No, that's actually like 14 point something seconds or something like that. It requires a level of dedication to figuring out this puzzle that I do not have, and that most probably don't have. That's why I grabbed a walkthrough to find out the numbers that I need to walk in each of these directions. Because that's just ridiculous. Now here's the other frustrating part of it. See this? That's the age. We're going to go into it and I'll show it to you right now. Welcome to Minkata. We are in a goddamn freaking desert. An endless desert that has no end whatsoever to it. That is precisely what we have to do. Okay, admittedly there is one other clue, and that is those flags there. We do have a mark that it tells us how many seconds it takes to reach those, or how many Dunny units. think, somewhere in some of these, but regardless, this is kind of stupid in order to complete this age. The only other hint we have is here, right here. This is a compass we have. That way is north. We've got a few suns, but which we can use to help us figure out through our shadow, which I can't see right now. You can see the shadows. There's two shadows. One pointing north, the longest one, and one pointing northwest. That's the best we have for figuring out how we go where we go. This is a very frustrating one. I've never been a fan, but I'm going to do the best I can to try and get through this, because there are a few goodies you can get out of it. So, let's go through this. We've got 5 travels we need to take, and the first one is thankfully fairly short. Step 1, we gotta go south-southeast. So that's that way. That's south-southeast. Yeah. So we gotta march 14 seconds in this direction. 1. Damn it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Next, 22 seconds north-northeast. Well, this is north. That's northeast, so I think that would be north-northeast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah, this is not going to be a very interesting episode, I'll be honest. Now another 18 seconds north-northeast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And now it's 17 seconds directly west. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can see it's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's right here. This right here. We gotta find 5 of these in this enormous, endless desert. Every single one of these is covered with some stone, except for 5 of these. Some nice music, though, I will say that. So, here's the first one. A single cave with... Well, apparently other people have visited these places. And we got something here. Click this. And we activate something and begin a link. Oh, I guess we climb out here. Yeah, it is actually very pretty. I think there's something I'm supposed to do in order to activate something. Hold on a moment. Yeah, there was something I had to do. Alright. There's a couple constellations you can kind of clearly see. They're pretty blatant up here. What you need to do is run towards one of them. Specifically, the one connected to, well, the path we just took. In this case, it's this one. Apparently this is how it works. There! Now we got this. We run into this, and space rotates. Constellation moves over to where we're supposed to go. And from here we can run after the symbol as well, with the stars being our guide. To some very nice music, admittedly. And this leads back to the starting location. From here, we hop back in, and we can touch this stone here. And now, we're inside the cage and have created part 1 of this 5-part mission. We gotta do that 4 more times, and while the first one we were within visual distance of this, oh my god, the others take us so far away. Hell, there's one which has an almost 90-second run. 2, actually, 90-second runs. Well, 190, 180. Regardless, this is gonna take a while. So you know what? Just to save you time on watching all this stupid running that is just going to be completely blind and really there's not going to be anything interesting to it, I'm going to cut out the running parts. I'm going to go into the age and go through each of these things and get this age completely completed, but I'm just going to skip through the actual running. Because all it's going to be is me running blindly in the desert, counting to myself. That is not interesting video. And that's what we're going to be. So, this second one has 7 steps. Let me start in the middle here. And there we are. Okay. So the first one is 33 seconds east, southeast. Okay. Cutting from here. There it is. Alright, managed to find part 2. And we can just drop in. Ah! And here we have another sparkly. See? There was purpose to doing this. Alright, let's go through this. Yeah, that one was 7 steps. Alright. I don't think there's anything in here. No. Alright. As you can see, it is much darker, much dustier, and there's no sign of anything. Wasn't that one. That one is going to be the 82nd one. I think. I think it's that one. I count 8 stars. That one was 4 steps, but there's 5 stars. This one was 7 steps, and that's 8 stars. So this must be the direction I need to run in. Even though I do find this a particularly stupid age that is very frustrating and annoying, I do admit the music is actually very lovely. This is the right direction, right? There it is. Everything's rotating. There we go. Now we just run blindly in the direction that we need to go to in order to get to it. Do some, like I said, admittedly fairly nice music. It's just gonna take some time to get there. Running in the desert, truly the most interesting of ages. Like I said, this is good music, and it's nice that they have good music to this age. I can see one of the flags, so we're getting close. I also kind of like the idea behind it that you need to figure out something else of the dunny. I mean, in the past, in Myst 2, in Riven, you needed to figure out the numbering system. In Revelation, you needed to figure out their writing system, or what each of their letters and syllables were. But the fact you have to figure out time is just kind of irritating. There's a lot of things linked to time in this particular version, and it's just not very interesting. I don't care for that very much. Alright, we made it. And that'll be part 2. Okay, now to go do part 3. I will return once I get to the spot. Alright, found the next one. I did some rounding for some of these, so I'm a bit more off than I should be, but I am at least getting into the area I'm supposed to be in. Okay, there doesn't appear to be anything in here that we can grab. Same thing in here, there's nothing we can grab. So, let's climb right out. There's 9 for this one. 9 steps. So I'm looking for a constellation with 10 stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that is actually the one. So this is actually the symbol I need to run to. I thought it was a different one. Oh, I see why. Okay. Alright. Rotate me to where I'm supposed to go. Turns out that part there, that was a 50-second run. Alright, here we are. Yeah, that was a 50-second run before we just zipped back and forth a bit until... And now we have to run back. The amount of recording that's being taken up for this episode is going to be a long one. Be glad I'm cutting out all of this. This is quite irritating. And believe me, while Minkata is annoying because of just how frustrating it all is with the whole stupidity of everything around it, there is another kind of thing that you'd get that we'll be dealing with, that I'll show in the next episode, that's Even more frustrating in a way, but I'll explain that when we get to it. Okay, there's the flags, and there's the center structure. And for the record, what you get out of all of this, aside from the sparklies, is, well, in one of them, you can find a pair of boots. I'm not sure. I think there might be a Relto page in one of these. And, I'll have to double check. And you also get that sparkly. Come on, come on. Hook! Alright, run around and get in. And there we go. And there. We now have 3 of them. Still got 2 more to get. I will be back as I work on the 4th one. With an 80-second and a 90-second run. Good God. Huh. So, it should be... Ah, there it is. Okay, found it. I was a little bit off, again, but I managed to find it. Alright. There's nothing on the floor here. Touch this. Alright, so I think somewhere in the floor here is something I can get. I could have sworn. Hold on a second. Yeah, it says... Oh, there they are. Very hard to see, but there. We now have hiking boots on. Or different kinds of boots. Whatever. Alright. Let's climb out of here. It's all dusty, hard to see. It's just... Okay, I believe it is... That is the one we gotta run to. Kinda looks like a bow. I think that right there is where we ended up, since we did some south runs. Come on, come on. Where's that symbol? I'd like to get this done with. My recording has gone stupidly long already. There it is. Alright. Let the stars rotate and be our guide. I still say this is very beautiful. It's just stupid how they did it. I'm saying the same thing over and over again, but anyway. I don't know how long this run is going to be. I mean, it was 82 seconds north-northeast, and then 80, and then 90 seconds south, so maybe it kinda balanced out a bit? I have no idea. Come on, let's just get over here. Let's get this over with. I mean, I've got all the goodies that you can get out of Minkata. The only thing left is the totem, or wedge, or circle, or whatever the hell it's called. At least it'll be complete. I've never been a fan of this age, just because of this. I know I'm just saying the same things over and over again, but what more is there really to say? The last one has a stupid amount of steps. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 steps! 14 freaking steps! I mean, How many was the last one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13? Almost the same. The only positive side is that the last one... There's the thing. The only positive thing is that the last one doesn't have any 80-second runs. At most, there's a 55-second run and a 40-second run, but that's it. The rest of them are relatively short, and it's a lot of short runs, so there's at least that. Still, it's just... I'm almost done with this, and I'm glad for that. And like I said, be glad that I am cutting out a lot of this. This recording session has already gone on, like, 40... Yeah, it's gone on a stupidly long amount of time. We're closing in on an hour for this. This is stupid. Anyway, I'll go get the last one. I will be back. One, two, three... That's it. How am I that badly off with this one? Oh my god. 25... How was I so badly off there? I have no idea, and I am irritated, but this is the last one. Finally got it, dear god. This... If I included all the running, this episode would have been like... Bloody hell, it would have been an hour and 15 minutes long at least. This is the only one that was around here, so let's see. That one. Gotta run to this one. I don't know how long we gotta run in order to get this symbol to show up, but... And the reason it's so long is because the first time I ran it, I actually missed it. And somehow the second one, I don't even know. That was supposed to... Oh, hello. There you go. Somehow I did the run wrong because it was supposed to be 25 seconds north-northeast. Instead, that run ended up having me go 4 or 5 seconds northeast. I have no idea how I screwed that up. And I had to do the whole thing all over again, which just... Nothing's more irritating for this age than following the directions as they were given and ending up missing it somehow. I mean, you saw the other 4, I was fairly close. A little running around, I was able to see it. The last one, I don't know what the hell happened. It's really irritating, and now we just gotta run all the way back to get the last stone, the last symbol, so that we can get this done. Ugh, I hate Minkata so much. All because it's just so... I mean, I get the idea. I get the idea that you're trying to do a whole, you know... March this many paces, this many directions in order to get to where you need to go. I get that. The problem is you need to figure out the dunny time system, which is frustrating in itself. And you need to actually do the runs, which take so long. I mean, I get why. That way you can't accidentally stumble onto any one of the locations because they're not nearby, but still... This age is huge, requires a lot of running, and it's just the most frustrating thing of all of this. Either way, let's get this done with. Get the last one. And here we are. Now we just walk into this. Here we are. From here, somewhere around here. Come on, where's the thing I need to touch? Someone texted me for some reason. Where is the thing I need to touch? Oh, come on! Come on, this is supposed to be on the wall somewhere. Where the heck's the symbol? Hold on a minute. Okay, it says, touch the stars symbol on the wall. Where is the symbol? It's not... Oh, there it is! My god, that was hard to see. There we go. Alright. Jump down the pit. And from here, we should have the stone in our Relto. Minkata is done. I never want to go back there again. God, I hate that age so much. Yep, there it is. Right here in the middle. Minkata is done. There's the stars symbol. Bloody hell, I hate that age. Okay. I'm gonna end this episode here without another word because I've recorded this for long enough. Next episode, there's only a little bit left to show. Till then, I'm Chester44. This has been an UruLive Let's Play, and I shall see you all next time.